major flooding today as Tropical Storm Irene moves across the Northeast. Here you see people being rescued from flooded homes in Elmsford, New York. The heavy rain and powerful winds also hit New Jersey pretty hard, and we just got news that 2 people there died because of the storm. But just look at all the downed trees and snapped power lines in Silver Springs, Maryland. I can't believe the roots on this tree. Last night, Irene dumped 12 inches of rain in some parts of the state. A woman in Queenstown died when a tree knocked a chimney through the roof of her home. Irene churned up the waves along coastal areas, too. Check this out. This is in Long Beach. You're watching a lifeguard station be ripped right off its foundation and slammed into this boardwalk, showing just how powerful the storm is. We've gotten reports of waves up to 15 feet high along the shore in Long Island. And that water you see flowing under the walkway there, much farther in than it's really supposed to be. Again, there's the lifeguard station there, smashing into the boardwalk. The tides were already running high with the storm surge, so Irene's really making matters worse. It's much calmer now, as you can see there. iReporter Herman, by the way, rode the storm out in New York City this morning, and he shot this video last night. Take a look of an eerily quiet Upper West Side. He joins us on the phone. Aaron, I mean, it's really strange to see the streets empty like that in New York City, the nation's largest city. What was it like to be out there, and how have things changed?
It was surreal when you walk around on a Saturday night in New York City. The bars are bustling. You're doing things 24 hours. It's open, and it was just silent. No buses around. People were just, they were just staying home. They wanted to, they heard the reports and they wanted to try to feel as safe as possible. And I was walking past Associated Supermarket, which is a 24-hour supermarket, 96 in Amsterdam. And when I peeked in, so I was there on Friday, and I saw the craziness that was going on there. There was no bread left. Like when you walked in, there was actually no, like the entire section of bread was gone.
People trying to scrounge whatever they can to survive and make it through this storm.
Yeah, people just wanted to, hunker down and get their bare essentials.
What were you told? Were you told to evacuate at any point, Aaron?
I'm sorry, what?
Were you told to evacuate at any point? I mean, we're hearing you talk. You sound safe, but did you have to get out of Dodge, so to speak?
No, I mean, I just think people were just scared. They didn't do that. I'm not sure, actually. There was no evacuation, but anything. People were just scared.
And what do you think of Irene? I mean, what was it like where you are? Because my friends who were in New York and evacuated the area, they were like, no big deal. But they were starting to see flooding as emergency workers were getting them out of there. What are you seeing?
Right. We didn't well, at least what I was told is you just make sure you have water and candles, like in the buildings. They have their procedures. People they were nervous, but they didn't think we were getting like a direct hit. But I think a lot of people just were scared. They didn't know exactly what to expect.
Well, yeah, and you imagine if panic breaks out in New York City, that could be awfully scary and a big problem with that. But fortunately, it seems like things are pretty calm, but we are hearing about rescue efforts going on in places even like the Bronx. But
right.
How did you prepare for the storm? Where did you ride it out? I mean, we're looking at live pictures right now while we're talking to you. People in Times Square walking around like they're kind of dazed or what's going on here.
Right. I mean, it's funny because how I prepared is I got water, some batteries, some bare essentials just in case something big was going to happen. But I look at my window today, and it's a normal Sunday.
All right.
People are.
And you got power?
Yeah, we didn't lose any power. People are out. And everything is actually closed around this area.
Aaron, we're so glad you're all right. I mean, yeah, we're seeing the same thing that you are from these live pictures. People look like they're doing all right, trying to resume life as usual, but we'll soon find out what we're really dealing with here. Thank you so much. We're so glad you're safe. Give our best to the people that you're staying with there. HLN meteorologist Bob Van Dillen's here with an update on Tropical Storm Irene that has just wreaked havoc all up the East Coast.